We are the roots at the waterline, deep in the bay. We rise, we rise. Black power moving in a straight spine, linked arm to arm, one time.
Okay, so before we get started, this space is not about tearing anyone down. It's about growth. What's shown here is shared under fair use for reflection, commentary, and awareness. It's basically my opinion mixed with some facts. I want us to choose better. Now let's get into it. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Black Opinionated Facts. I am your host and your favorite melanated queen, Tori. It's 2026, y'all. It's 2026, and somehow, black hair is still a public discussion. Imagine being so bold that something growing out of my scalp, minding its own business, obeying my DNA, is somehow up for like this group project. It somehow invites all of these opinions, and not just even out there, but within our own community. Black hair is still hated.
With facts and lies, I had a name, but never mind.
When this video appeared on my FYP last year, because I saved it last year, when it appeared on my FYP, I was like, wow, this is very beautiful. You know, I was like, oh, this is cute. The moment I hit the comments, now mind you, subconsciously, I already knew that I was going to see something like that. But the moment I hit the comment, I was disappointed because literally the first, like the newest comments or like the most liked comments are my 4C could never, cries in 4C. Someone literally said, if you look at the grass outside, it's my 4C head. The comment section was really, really embarrassing.
I hate my 4C hair. Okay, fine, I don't hate it, but I am very frustrated. It's been 29 years and I still cannot figure it out. Leaving it in back.
How can something that grows out of your scalp be wrong?
A lot of Black women are extremely dishonest when it comes to the discourse surrounding our natural hair. That's why you see a lot of Black women saying they will never wear their natural hair to their birthday party, a club, a party, like a party in general, or any special event. The reason behind this is because Black women do not see any real or true value behind our natural hair. We genuinely do believe that other hair types look better and is more valuable than our own natural hair.
Somehow society has turned our hair into a personality flaw, a problem that's a fixable problem though, a professionalism issue, because of course, you know, locks and afros are not professional. The only time I see someone having a problem with our hair textures is when they are comparing it to a different hair texture. Your hair is not difficult. Your hair is not a distraction. Your hair is not a mess. Your hair is not rough. Your hair might be unhealthy, because I never typically see people who take care of their hair, their natural hair, saying that they really don't like it. I hear people who typically do not take care of their natural hair saying how much they don't like it. And unhealthy hair is bad hair. Good hair is healthy hair. That's it.
I would like to speak on something. I know it can be like a touchy subject, but I want to talk about this because this is a struggle that I have had with my confidence. This is a struggle that I have had with my confidence. This is a struggle that I have had with my confidence ever since I can fucking remember. I am a very confident person, but the one thing I'm insecure about is my natural hair. Like, I feel like my natural hair is 4C. Like, it's coily, okay? And it shrinks so bad. And I've been getting relaxers ever since I was a child. I went natural for a couple of years and I just could not bring myself to be comfortable with my natural hair. And I just feel like as, especially like within our community, obviously there's texturism, but I also feel like, this is gonna sound so like kind of privileged, but I don't have to say it, but I just struggle with this. I feel like as a light-skinned Black woman, I don't fit the beauty standard because of the texture of my hair. Like, I just don't feel confident when I wear my natural hair texture. Like, I don't at all.
I'm actually not sure who told this young lady that a lack of self-confidence and hating a part of yourself is a privilege. Like, what? Now, when I first watched that video, because I watched it like 3 times, I'm gonna have to be honest too. When I first watched that video, my first time watching it, I was so irritated because I had so many different thoughts. Number one, I'm like, there wasn't a friend you could have had this conversation with in private. You know, that was my very first thought, right? But you do whatever you want to do. My second thought was, the second time I watched it, I had a different outlook. And when she said, I've been getting perm since I could remember, that clicked, right? Because I'm like, you know, subconsciously you were kind of told that your hair was difficult. Even if the words were never said, subconsciously you were kind of told that your hair was difficult and or wrong, because if you're getting something consistently, especially at a very young age, if you're getting something consistently like that, to change what it looks like, the texture, what it feels like, all of these things, of course you're going to think the way it naturally grows out of your hair is wrong. But there's always a place where you can start, even as an adult. You can start where you are, go to a salon where they are professionals with natural hair. They tend to natural hair professionally. Go places where your natural hair will be celebrated and taken care of with a lot of love. To me, it sounded a lot like it has everything to do with how she thinks people are receiving her or perceiving her. It has nothing to do with and what she feels has been internalized. And I think a lot of people that feel like that don't even realize that little voice inside of you is that's internalized commentary. You didn't even get that from yourself. You got that from someone else. And you have now it's deep in here, and now, you know, it has your voice now, which happens, right? But there's a way to turn that around.
Stop talking about how much you don't like your hair on these platforms.
Yes.
My 4C hair could never. That's your superpower, babe.
Right.
Stop saying that on these non-Black people's, like, just stop saying that.
Right.
I understand everybody has a very different, sometimes traumatizing relationship with their hair. I get it. I've been there. But one thing about, if there was a group of people talking about how much they didn't like their hair, I'm so sorry. I cannot relate. I did not hear nothing. I did not see nothing. I'm not doing that. I don't downplay the way that my hair looks. I don't downplay my texture. I don't downplay nothing. You will never.
Come on, baby. I got
you
chills.
will never hear me ever.
Our hair is high maintenance. That's it. Our hair is high maintenance. It wants more. It wants more from you. And the second you start tending to it and loving on it, it's going to give you more. It's going to give you all the things you want. I've seen some women with some beautiful 4C hair. It's taken care of. Beautiful 4C hair. It's taken care of. When I used to live in the hood, I used to do hair in the hood. So of course, when you're in the hood, you know, in the hood, you have everybody, Mexicans, white, Black, you have everybody. I did every single hair, every texture of hair I did. And when I say tangled, dry, white hair is the equivalent to unhealthy, dry 4C hair. You still breaking combs. You're still tiring your arm out, trying to get it and combing out the ends to get all the way to the top. It's the same thing. You have to take care of your hair, period. And like, people love a good visual, right? So I was hoping to I was hoping to help somebody understand. This is more like white people's hair. Silky, right? It's silky. It's silky. And to some, this is, silky smooth. This is soft. This is more like black people's hair. This is fluffy and soft. Both are two completely different textures, right? Both are smooth and soft when taken care of. Because I don't like when people say certain things like 4C hair is rough, or it's hard, or it's just not soft, or it's this or it's that. No, baby, because my daughter and my oldest son has 4D hair. My daughter has 4C hair. Both of their hair is always soft. Now, don't get me wrong, I've experienced a lot, even having locks. And now, because longer hair is more acceptable than shorter hair. So with my locks longer, I get, of course, more compliments and things like that on my hair than when my hair was like that. But that never changed how I felt about my hair. I love my hair. As you can see, like, the confidence there and here is the same, because I love me. I fuck with me. Stop saying your 4C hair is difficult. You need to learn more about your 4C hair. You know what I'm saying? I don't even use terms like, oh, my hair is frizzy or any of that. When my hair starts to do this, because like my locks, they were retwisted not too long ago, but see how it's smoother where it's twisted, but if you pay attention, it's returning to its natural state. And that's what I say. I don't say my hair is nappy. I don't say it's frizzy. I don't say any of those kind of ridiculous things. I say my hair is returning to its natural state.
You are a mammal, bro. What's hair supposed to do that 4C hair isn't doing besides not looking the way you like? Because this is 4C hair. This is my 4C hair out in the sun. Is it supposed to be like jump roping or something? What's hair supposed to do that 4C hair can't do that makes it inherently flawed? Besides it just not being straight. It's just not straight. You're just not Rapunzel. It's not falling past your ears the way you would like it to. And because of that, you think it's flawed? Meanwhile, it's a feature that you share with millions of people, and it has existed for thousands of years on this planet, and it has been functional the whole time. And all of a sudden, you're letting beauty standards make you declare it inferior? This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. This is like saying round noses are genuinely flawed because you don't like the way they look. You can breathe with your nose. Your hair is just doing what hair does. I don't even know what hair does, actually.
She ate. She didn't leave nothing out. She ate that up. She left nothing out. Like, seriously. Y'all gotta look in that mirror, man, and just tell yourself you love you every day. And it's gonna be almost impossible to not love something that is a part of you when you love you. You cannot say you're a confident person, but you don't like the way your hair grows out of your scalp? What? What? Oh my God.
Ayanna Bird and Lori Tharps. Explain to us about our hair, Black women's hair, and why it is such this issue for us.
I think the first thing people need to understand is the idea that good hair, this term good hair, was not a beauty term. It was a survival term that came out of slavery. And that women and men who had hair that was silkier, curlier, looser, meaning they were connected to the white man, the master, that meant that they were more likely to have a higher chance of being freed when the master died, perhaps being a slave that was in the house, which meant more access to education, better food, clothing, warmth, the necessities of life. So we were not talking about slaves walking around saying, I'm cute. It was slaves walking around saying, if I have this hair, I might have a chance at a better chance of life and survival.
Because what is it really? It's connected to being the master's daughter. or
exactly,
son.
Exactly. So, and it's like I said, it was men and women. We're not even just talking about something for women. And so this idea has carried over. We say that, you know, these concepts were kind of embedded into our cultural psyche, and it never went away. We were never like unbrainwashed, if you will, once slavery was removed, and we've maintained these terms. And so part of the problem is that people don't understand the history of our hair. And that's why we wrote the book, so that people understood where the pain comes from with these, with the way our hair looks and what it meant to us in terms of survival.
This is a belief that was never ours, and we've been carrying it around all this time. Your hair texture has nothing to do with your value. Okay, so my closing thoughts on this video is just that nobody's born hating their hair texture. That's usually taught, you know, and it's repeated and quiet though. It's small things like perms early, combs breaking because we aren't using the proper comb, or the huffing and puffing when we're doing their hair. And like, hair texture is not some ranking system. You know what I'm saying? It's like a variation, like our noses or our skin tones or our eye shaped, you know, our eye shapes. You know what I'm saying? It's a ridiculous thing to try and make a ranking system and to try and tell people that someone whose hair grows different than yours or others grows wrong. And it's a very insane thing to consistently tell yourself.